great actually at the moment. So it's quite light. We're just skirting underneath our high pressure at the moment, between high pressure and the ice limit. So I've got the big kite up. Had a bit of a wrestle with that today. I managed to put a wine glass in it today, which was not fun, not fun at all. So that took it out of me a bit. But yeah, still loving it, still learning, still managing to get this old beast going. So yeah, it's all good. She is big. Come on, she's big. She's my nemesis. I mean, oh, just I caught it before it got too big. It was just stupid. I was focusing in the wrong place at the wrong time, and the thing with that sail is it's 390 square meters, and when it goes wrong, oh boy, does it go wrong. And just even, when you've got a wine glass halfway up it and you can't snuff it all the way, and you've got, the bottom, effectively the bottom 2/3 of the sail just doing whatever the hell it wants. Just the tiniest little bit goes in the water, you've lost it. That's it. So yeah, it does need a little bit of respect, I think. I mean, it really is. It really, really is. I think I've had one day where I've been a little bit like, yeah, uh, but everything else has just been brilliant. I'm loving just the rhythm of it. I love being on the ocean anyway, and I've got plenty of ocean, but the competition has been unexpected for me, um, and that is, that's really amazing at the moment. So it's everything and more than I dreamed it would be for 30 years. Thank you very much. That means a lot. I mean, it's unexpected for me as well. My goal was to come out here and do the best that I could with what I had. And I never in a million years thought that I would be tangling with a boat with foils. I wish Callie would just let me pass. She's being very rude at the moment. Um, and so it's yeah. I mean, it's. I guess the thing is now though, it is that still halfway to go. Effectively, there's such a lot of ocean to go, and I think at the beginning I had nothing to lose, and now I've got something to lose. So it is maybe a little bit more stressful for me because I'm so happy with how I'm doing, and I don't want to lose this. Obviously, inevitably, I've got Cody and Sherelle behind me, and they're gonna come back at me. But yeah, we keep plugging away, doing my best. Yeah, and I guess that's one really positive for me is everything on board is so simple. I mean, it's a pain. The fact that I have to like climb through two bulkheads to like move the keel and stuff it's a pain, but it the boat just feels so solid and so strong. Um, Better on port tack than starboard tack. I discovered on starboard tack that the water quite likes coming indoors the other day, which was which wasn't great. But it does. First time being down here, it gives me a huge amount of confidence to be the tank. And as you say, we all know this boat's been there and done that. So that sort of just puts it down to me not to mess it up. Then really. So I guess I'm just super aware that this I've got to operate within the parameters of this boat. So it's all about playing to the strengths of this boat, and I found that where I really struggle actually is moderate breeze, because I just don't have the power. I don't have the power. I don't have the writing moment. And so I suppose I'm looking for any angles I can to drive the boat hard in the conditions that I know suit me. So that's either light airs or heavy airs. And I think what's been really, really interesting for me is how well I've been able to do in the heavier airs. And I think maybe I've got a great, really, really happy with my sail setup. It's not ideal because I have to do a change on the fractional halyards as the breeze builds, so there's extra work in there. But in terms of how the boat performs, I think I've got really, really nice steps in the sail changes, and again, I've got confidence that the boat's really strong, so I've been able to push hard in the big breeze and keep up, which has been a surprise. And then just really thinking about the weather and where I want to be in relation to, the front or the centre of lows. So thinking very hard about how much wind I actually want to see, but there is a bit of a black art in there. Again, first time in the Southern Ocean, so I'm sort of applying Pitt's rule of thumb as to what the grid says and what you actually get. Just thinking really hard about what wind strengths I want to see.